Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Was not incorrect or was incorrect? Mhm. Your name's Kelly Lane. Could I have your phone number? 6174. Okay. May I ask what is you're involved with the telecommunications, right? Okay. May I ask what's the name of your job, or what's the name? Do you have a title? You're a what now? You're an investigator? Okay. What do you investigate? Not really, because when the police come and arrest you and take you to jail at the county seat for something you did not do, and if he hadn't had property in his name, he couldn't have signed himself out. To me, that's more than just, a chain letter in the mail. Got me? Why would that guy say that? Uh-huh. Yeah, well, Kelly, what I want you to do is tell me the person and or persons who played this phone call prank. I want you to tell me who that was. That's just a made-up little handle. That ain't got me a name. So it's all computer and on the internet, right? Mm. Right. can't understand, unless there was just, they looked up phone numbers, how they could get, because, neither one of those guys have a computer whatsoever. Well, do you not agree that is unbridled power in the hands of for lack of a better word, a sophomoric type of mentality? Don't you think it's unbridled power to be able to do that to any citizen? Don't you think that is? Do you think they get off on that? I'm sure it gives them some satisfaction, but see, there should be a way to find out who that is, and it's not like anybody's going to jail. You hear me? I'm not like trying to get somebody to do time in prison. I'm just trying to bring to light this, because if it's happened to my brother, and if it's happened to Al Jones, it's happened to 2 other people, dig it, that had to go take papers out, okay? And they had to go to Smithfield to do that, all right? Smithfield's the county seat. It's like 20 miles from here. So you've got, I think people ought to be reimbursed for their gas, even. You know what I'm saying? No, it doesn't. Now, if it does, it's going to stop. Because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get in touch with the right people, and it's going to come to light. There's going to be some big time. It'll be talked about. You can believe that. Because I didn't realize this was going on, or this could be done, and now that I do, that, it's somebody, it needs a watchdog on it, really. No, you don't understand. People do not realize this because it's not being shown to people. When you do this to somebody, look, when somebody does something like this to someone, you're messing with their First Amendment right, you're messing with their freedom, you're messing with all kinds of stuff, and that is messed up. And we live in the USA. And yeah, technology is a terrific thing, but these pranks is BS, babe. And there's got to be something done. So yeah, I think I'm going to do this. Well, maybe I shouldn't, because I remember what happened to Ding-a-Ling down the damn road, and he got arrested or whatever. There should be some way that you can be, attested to this. And I'm going to find out if there is. I swear to God, Kelly, I'm going to invest. I'm calling the damn FBI, Secret Service. They're involved in such as this. Whatever I have to do, and I'm getting the news. I'm going to find a reporter that wants a story. Do you hear me, Kelly? I'm going to find somebody. Richard's situation's not been taken care of. Now, you tell me how it's been taken care of. Yeah. That's not taking those indictments away from him. This is in the real world, Kelly. The indictments are still up there in Smithfield. He's got to go to court. Now tell me what's been done about that. That's what I'm interested in. The undoing. See, it's easy to do the crap. The consequences is what bites you in the butt. Now, you tell me how all that stuff in Smithville is going to go away. Tell me. Or can it be made to get it to go away? Well, let me ask you this. How come your voice is being computer generated, like altered? I'm curious. This is not your voice, buddy. What? Who in the hell is going to mess with you? You're on the internet. They can't find you. They can't find you. Well, okay, but they can't find you in a real place. Where is it located? What's the name of the town, bud? Lafayette, Indiana. It's where this place is at. Okay. Well, I apologize. I don't understand if it's a company, what you have to be afraid of. How old are you, Callie, if you don't mind me asking? Well, that computer really does. It makes you sound like a chipmunk. Well, it does. You sound like a kid. Are you a family man? Are you married? Okay. Well, continue what you were saying. Well, we were talking about how the legal matter against my brother can, how that can be erased, undone, and because of these people, what they've done. But let me ask you something. How do you think they did it, Kelly? That's something you could tell me. How did they do it? Did they record his voice? Or did they just say they were him? How did they do that? Yeah. They bug them and they'll hit the right one, and so they get good material they can use. And then how did they know to call these other people that took out the warrants? How did they know to call them? In the same area or what? Oh, God. Uh-huh. I swear. Well, see, this dude that I was talking to last night, he was wanting my address. And I didn't think it was right. I did not. But see, there's a lot of people out there, Kelly, that has not got time to sit around and make prank calls. And they don't think like that. And they'll just flop their address out. And then these little dudes will do their little gremlin crap that they do and stir up trouble. It's such a babe, I just wish they'd grow up, Yeah, but I don't want them to. I mean, they don't really mean anything. I guess it's boredom or it's fascination with the internet or whatever, and it's seeing what they can do. I know. I know. So anyway, I don't want them. I hate for people to, get in trouble, but it's just pathetic. It's pathetic. I hope they get it. I hope they get it worked out, or they don't do it anymore. A long time ago. Yeah, it is. It is, babe. And besides, it's not like they can't be found. Because believe me, they can be found. All I got to do is get hold of the right people. Get hold of the right people, Kelly. I'm telling you, if you think that they're the right people cannot find out who's making these calls, babe, you're living in a different dimension, because they can. They can find out anything now. What goes on the internet stays on the internet. You have a fingerprint in the internet, buddy, and they can find out who it is. And plus, it would make a great story, Kelly. It will make a great story. I can hear Diane Sawyer talking about it right now. And I can hear America just going, what? And I even know how they'll start the news story off, because I'm going to give them the start off for it. I'm going to give it to them. I'm going to tell them how to start it off. And it's let's see, it's the hook. It's the hook, Kelly. That's how they call it, the hook. And so, I don't know. They just messed with Johnson County, and we're a nondescript little place, but we're like Brigadoon. And I'm telling you, it's going to be. I don't think I'm going to let it go. I really don't. There's always nothing that can be done about it until light is shown on something. And when the light is flicked on and it's shown, it's a good story, Kelly. It's a good story. No, because that won't be it. Believe me, that won't be it. It'll be a great story, babe. It needs to be investigated. It needs to be investigated for all of the, what's a good word? All of the victims, the citizens that are victims, have been victims, and could be potential victims. If they don't have something that can, a penalty for doing this, they will get one. Believe me. They're having to invent stuff, babe, because they ain't just invented the internet. And the problems have not came up yet. This is a problem. You let this hit the national news, and I guarantee, as I say, in New Orleans, that something will be done with such. The authorities will do something. I truthfully believe that. And congressmen and senators and stuff like that, they need something to do anyway. I'm serious. They haven't been pushed. What's your point of view, Kelly? Yeah, well, it's always been going on, Kelly. There's always been pranks pulled, Kelly. Always. They did it before the internet, and they did it. Hey, man, the legend of Sleepy Hollow was a prank. See, it'll always been going on. I understand that. But still, I think we ought to give them something to work on. I really do. And plus, I don't think America really knows about this, except for the ones that it's happened to. And that could be any nondescript place in the United States. That's why it needs to hit the national news. Bingo. I'm serious. So, anyway, Kelly, I'm going to let you go, babe, because I didn't mean to take up so much of your time. Okay. I appreciate you calling. You didn't tell me. Okay, I understand that, but you didn't tell me really anything I didn't know. I know that it's somebody on the internet, whether it's terrorists, and actually, even that, it could be called homegrown terrorism. I'm very serious. Because when you call a lot of people down the same street, you can be pushing buttons. You have no idea what you're pushing. Because we are in stressful times right now, my man. And there's people that, I know people that have just killed themselves, their whole families. They're under stress. And they get a messed up phone call from somebody down the road, and they lose it, and they go down the road and kill them, or something like that. Yeah, that's messed up, babe. That's more than it'll always be going on, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. Yeah, there's something, and they need to make an example of them. They really do. How do you know? How do you know? How do you know where they're coming from? Why would he tell me a lie? I mean, but why would he lie? Okay. It's okay. I don't know. It's very messed up. Where did you tell Richard it wasn't terrorist? You heard what? You heard he was doing what? No, he was not. He has not. No, he did not. He didn't say that. Who, my brother? No. No. He don't buy guns up. What with? He didn't have money. He's not buying any guns. There's nothing, anything about a massacre. This is crap, man. Well, what's it to you? What business do you have calling him or me? Now, this is what I want to know. What business do you have calling me? Are you recording me right now? How would I know? Really, Kelly, I mean, how would I know? I don't know that. I don't know anything. Well, okay. Well, you have my word that my brother has not got a bunch of guns up and massacre and such as that. That's crap. And I'm going to tell you something. You better get, if you can get word to these people that are doing this, you tell them that I'm going to find out exactly who they are. They're going to be investigated, and you can believe that. There's no sense in this. It's pathetic. And I'm not going to let this go, and I hope it scares them. I really do. And I'll tell you one thing, if my voice comes up, calling somebody on the telephone, oh, buddy, it's going to be too bad. And I'm telling you that right now. Now, if you don't, I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know. I'm just letting it out there. If my voice ever comes into anything, it's going to be a sad day, and you can believe that. And you can record everything I say. I'm telling you. You put my voice out there, and that's going to be just too bad. Understand? So if that's what you're doing, I wouldn't do it. I swanny, I would not do it. $16 years. You've been working there ever since you were 10 years old. You've been working there ever since you were 10 years old. Are you insane? How stupid. That is pathetic, man. You just told me you were 26. You've been working there for 28. So you were 12. Is that what you're saying to me, Mr. Green? Yeah, but you can't work somebody when they're 12, buddy. I mean, you might have been playing around in there. Well, what? I don't know. Well, what is it? What is the company, telecommunications? I mean, really, what does it do? Well, who hires you to do that? How do you even know about it? How do you know about this? About my situation with my brother? How do you know about that? Well, who called you on a phone from California? Yeah. Who called you on a telephone from California? A California area code. It comes from telecommunications in Lafayette, Indiana. Well, you just told on yourself, Kelly. Well, I think it can be. I think it can be traced. I really do, bud. Well, look, Gutty, you have a good night. We're having a little Harvest Day festival here in my hometown. Did you? Yeah, so it's probably the largest small town harvest festival in the United States. Sure is. Anna. Oh, no. Al talks to you. Oh. Okay, I swear. All right. Anyway, Al's a good guy. Al doesn't need to be bothered. Listen, Kelly. Listen to me. Al doesn't need to be bothered. Al's a good guy. They need to leave Al alone, okay? Okay, that's good. Well, I certainly hope for them that they cool it. You know, I think they've drawn blood and they need to just play in some other playground. That's what I think they need to do. In fact, I don't think they need to play anymore. They need to really stop this foolishness. So anyway, buddy, I'm going to let you go really for sure this time. Good night. Thank you. I thank you for your time. Okay, good night.